Alrighty, so just got my delivery of my parts and everything like that, and paid a little bit extra. I said I'll pay a little bit extra just to have the pulley and everything already assembled on the water pump, and that was obviously a very silly thing to do because this is a Blueprint part, which is a good brand for your used parts, and I've double checked and triple checked their listings, and all of their listings suggest that this is the right part for the 4M40 Mark II Pajero. But as you can see, that is the original. We have our two twin belts, which should be sitting back here, down here. And then you have an offset, and then your plate, and then that plate then can mount up your viscous fan, your cross beam for your viscous fan. Now let's say they had actually just adapted it so you can now just bolt that straight to it. That doesn't work because the viscous fan spacing is much bigger than that, basically. So that stud pattern won't match the viscous fan. So let me see if I can get an idea of this one-handed. I probably can't. So that's, let's say, roughly right. I'm doing this one-handed. See how far out you are. So that theory doesn't run true. Basically, you can't just bolt your viscous fan up to this. So then you say to yourself, right, well, what I said to myself was, I'm under time constraints. I can't be waiting and arguing with Autodoc. Anybody who's had a conversation with these guys online knows you're not getting anywhere with them. So I said, no point in me trying to waste my time trying to argue with them. Maybe I'll pull this and mount this one on. In theory, that would be the ideal thing to do. It's a lot of faffing about, and you have to pay an extra for this. But anyway, but then the issue becomes, if you look at the back, and I don't know if you'll see this on the camera, there is no plate. See that? Whereas on this one, you might just see the edge of a circle there. Let's see, you could see it in that shot there, and let's see if you can see it here. It's actually getting harder to see, isn't it? Anyway, there's a little circle there that these 4 bolts go through. So that plate is actually part of the pump housing, so you can't even do that. You can't even basically transfer because there's no plate with holes for this to go through. So it's not like I can pull this. So basically, I'm stuck with this pump that it's no use to me. I will now have to get onto Autodoc, and see what they say. But that's no good to me. I'm going to have to run into my local motor factories who have already kind of told me that these parts are hard to get at the moment, and just pray to God that they will be able to get me one of these for after lunch or something. Because that's holding up the whole show, and the last thing I needed was that. So, to be honest, it's left a very kind of sour taste in my mouth when it comes to Autodoc, because I have another parcel coming from them, and that parcel tracking number went until about 16 days ago, and then suddenly there's no tracking number. I ordered this parcel 2 weeks after that last parcel, and I got that today, so it's still taking 2 weeks to arrive, which is crazy, in Ireland, I'm a motor trade in Ireland, and the majority of the parts I get them after lunch. So if I order them in the morning, they're after lunch or the next day. I know that that's breaking down a little bit now with the COVID thing, and I'm waiting on a few parts from them, from the local motor factories as well, but this, at least I should have the right parts when I get them. This is crazy. And the thing is, you can't even blame Autodoc for this part being wrong, because Blueprint themselves list this as the right part for the Mark II Pajero in a 2.8 configuration. But as you guys can see, as plain as day, there's no way to get this to work. The viscous fan will not line up with those bolts there, which would be ideal. the plate, and all that can't be transferred over because there's no backing plate here with the 4 bolt holes to bolt up this pulley system. So it's an overall fail on every account. I can't make this work, short of taking the backing cross off the viscous fan here and putting it on a drill and trying to drill it, but then it'll be out of balance and everything. That's not ideal. And that's precision work. Like, you know, if you were paying an engineering firm, you'd be charging Autodoc or Blueprint an awful lot of money to do that. So anyway, it's a big fail. All the rest of the parts have arrived in. The radiator came without a radiator cap, so I have to wait on that to come in anyway. That'll be after lunch. I'm going to try and run now to my local motor factors and get them to order. I'm going to bring these 2 in with me just to make sure that I order the right one. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.